Okay, so I'm going to take a quick video of this course just to give you an idea. This is a course, it's a website with a course that's made on Kajabi. And this is one of those applications that you can have a website and a course all at once. And this is the administrator's view, so we'll see some stuff here that the average Joe might not see. But to get into it, after somebody registers for it, they go into their cart and they can scroll down here and find one. Now I know that the only one that's really active is this one right here, this Define Your Tarot Deck Needs. And so this whole course, it's got video, it's got quizzes, we've got things that take them out to go do activities, to have experiences. Here you can see these are the topics. So these are what we might call the modular level, right? And then if we were going to build this course, build out more modules in this course, there'd be 400, 500, 600. Some of the cool stuff that's in here. Let me just show you some of the content. We made all of our own graphics. Shows you the progress. Shows you each. So these are the actual pages. So like if we go here, you can see a little bit of the video that we captured at home using
what we're going for
stuff.
Here is utilizing your skills as a tarot reader to create a
So I won't play it all, but just gives you an idea. There's screen text, course map, which is pretty cool. Let's see over here, how to take this course, meet your guide. What we do is we also have a Facebook group set up, a private one that's just for the class, that they only have access to while they're taking the course. And then after the course is complete, they also have access to a Facebook group that continues after the course is done. So that they have this community of practice of other people learning to read tarot or at different stages of their development of tarot, to be able to ask questions of, and they can access it on their phone or on their computer. So that's kind of cool. There's activities. So here's a introduce yourself, and we give them some instructions on what to do and to go in there and introduce themselves and put it onto the Facebook group so that people get to know who they are. And as they go through these sections, they go to the next section, which is 200. So this is like the prerequisite. We don't teach them about all of the tarot cards in this course per se. So we give them a quick pre-quiz. And if they don't do well on it, they can self-select and identify if they want to go in and learn more about the tarot basics using some free resources online that we did not make, that I did not make. But it helps to get them ready before they dive into this particular course. So here you can see that it's a very short, it's just the pre-read, and Biddy is another site that they can go to and learn the basics. So when they're done with that, then we actually get into this particular module, or AKA course. Each one they all have standard imagery like this for each of the different module heads. Combination of text and video and photography and graphics made with Canva. So this course, we spent no money on any graphic design or video. It's all done with resources that we had available. The only thing that we spent money on for tools, two things. One is the actual Kajabi account, and then we also made a lot of our graphics in Canva, and there were just one or two of them that were only available to us by buying the image in Canva. So I think maybe all in all, it was a very affordable course. A couple other cool things. So as you can see here, they go through all these different topics, but there's a couple of cool things that I really like. One is at the end of this module. It's called Play with the 5 Ps. And what's cool about this site is you can access the raw HTML code and put in there some cool stuff. And so, for example, here you can see that I've embedded this puzzle that people can put together. And as they put it together, they get a chance to kind of revisit some of the basic things that they've learned in the course. It's just a fun little exercise for folks to be able to mess around with. Oops. And so they just move the pieces around and like that. You can hear a little click when it's done. Oop, there we go. Yep. That one doesn't go there. So you just get an idea. That's kind of cool. Another one is if we go back into here, there's also a cool activity. So this basically follows the 9 events of instruction, Gagne's 9 events of instruction. So you see, number 1, you want to get their attention. Number 2, you want to do recall of prior learning. We do recall of prior learning with something cool. So here they're learning about tarot cards, and this module or course is on how to choose the right tarot deck based on their needs. And so in this recall of prior learning, you can see another Canva graphic that we've made. We've actually embedded in Google, if you have a Gmail account, you can use and make surveys, and you can actually get the embed code. And so this is actually in Google, and people can read and do this poll, and we give them instructions, and they answer their question, and then they click submit. And this is all in Google, again, no cost. And then they can see the responses of other people that have been participating in the course, which is really cool. And it opens up a separate new screen for that, so which is great. The only thing is it leaves this huge white space, so you got to scroll down to move on to the next topic. So it's a pretty cool course. Again, we used all free images, so we didn't steal stuff online. We went and used the Google images and looked for free images and used Canva and made some of our own graphics. But it was a lot of fun to make, and it was a good activity to do to learn to use another one of these rapid e-learning, online learning, where you can actually do experiences, which is more of what we're doing out in the industry today. It's not just self-paced, sit down, cram through it all, but it sends you away to go do activities and then come back. And then we have them join into discussions or post and share information in the Facebook group so that they can interact with other people. So that's the course. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here that would be good to show you in this quick tour. Yeah, so here we even embed, a survey for the end of the course. So that's it. Thanks for listening.